All right, guys. What's going on with you guys? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you guys are dokkaning and having fun. Meanwhile, if you've been rocking with the channel, we're gonna pick up where we left off. No delays. It's time to stack up some more dragon stones. Today I'm just gonna, of course, pick up where I left off at. But it's a little twist. I noticed that when I went through the missions as I was doing the red zone, the side missions, it's a few of them that I did in fact miss. So if you guys have already been doing it this way, then you may be a little further than me. But we got stage 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of Wicked Bloodline. So, but I want to try Wicked Bloodline. Okay, we're going to do stage 1 for now, which of course is should be Frieza. But instead of team buff, we're going to go to a little more challenging team because we've been kicking butt that much. We got 5 phases of Frieza. Last is Tech. So seeing that he is in Frieza Saga mode, we'll go ahead and get Frieza Saga characters for the most part, and Saiyan Saga characters. It's the team I'm gonna use. Let's jump right in. I just want to see. I want to test the water a little bit because Team Buff has been kicking butt so much. Let's test the water with a different team to see exactly how tough Red Zone is without my super farmed, buffed up guys. That pretty much wipe out everything. You know, we got a team wipeout, which is Team Buffed, who pretty much wipes out everything we touch. Let's see if we can give Dokkan a fair shot. I want to see what damage he can does, even when he has type advantage. And we'll put Vegeta in the middle, and this unit here, which is ultimately a Vegeta unit. Let's see what happens. As you can see, so Red Zone is a little tougher than I thought. Okay, because as you can see, we didn't wipe them out in the first round like we would have did with Team Buff. It would have been an easy peasy breeze through. So now that I know that, from now on, we'll continue to use Team Buff just to get it done quickly. But let's go. So as we can see, it's definitely a little tougher if you use characters that are not as strong as other ones, or not as farmed, or I mean, they just not as MVP as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm sorry to say. All right, so we'll go ahead and I forgot to grab the bomber, but I didn't need it. All right, let's go ahead and pop this, because this is going to cause Nappa to dodge everything thrown at him. And this Frieza has an attack all attack, so be careful if you don't have some of the team buff characters that I'm ultimately going to use to wipe out this event. And you use some of characters like these, then you may have a little tough time, because this attack is not for the weak. All right, so yeah, I definitely didn't want to take up too much time. So we got a lot of stages to actually do, so I definitely won't use nothing else but team buff. But I just wanted to test the water to see maybe. Now, keep in mind, if you guys actually want a challenge, then go ahead. I would say use some of these kind of teams that kind of fit the scenario. Like if you want to use a all the good guys from a Cooler movie against Cooler, all the superhero characters from Dragon Ball Super on Broly or something like that, then be my guest. But as you can see, testing the water is a little more time consuming. Which I don't mind. I don't mind it being time consuming, but why not get it done quick? It's a lot of stages we got to go through. I think up to 75 or something like that. So until I find a actual level that can put up some competition with the MVP of the game right now, this may be the last you'll see of me using anything else but team buff for quite a while. Now, I know most of the previous videos on the channel I've been using team buff, but hey, whatever works. And it's not just whatever works, it's more so whatever works the best. And in this case, whatever works the best and the fastest. So I have to give it up for Dokkan for really, the Dokkan gods definitely blessed us with this MVP from 10th anniversary, and the 11th is going pretty good so far. So let's put Goku and Vegeta here. Let's leave Tech Piccolo in the middle, and this Vegeta and Piccolo unit is from a Broly movie. All right, and yeah, for the most part, we can say it gets the job done, this team here, but we definitely want to get it done as soon as possible. And then, as you saw, his second form almost took us out, because it looks like the Saiyan and Frieza Saga characters actually had a little more defense than the Vegeta and Piccolo unit. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay, and so what yeah, what we want to do, since this is the last phase for Frieza, let's go ahead and put Piccolo in the front. He didn't turn into Goku yet because Frieza didn't deliver enough attacks to take us out, and he didn't turn into Goku yet because of the same reason. All right, so I was hoping it was a little more tougher than that, but even still, without Team Buff, as we can see, the team I chose still got the job done, a little more time consuming, which is what I don't like, but it still gets the job done. All right, and so let's see, what do we have here? This is the final phase for Frieza. Let's go ahead and pop this dirty fireworks. And it didn't even put a scratch on him. Okay, so let's leave Super Saiyan Vegeta in the front then. Maybe he'll do a little more damage. And this unit here, I was expecting to turn into Vegeta with, but yeah, see, he's taking a lot of damage there. So yeah, he almost took us out. So we definitely want to keep Team Buff on the payroll right now. All right. So we definitely want to go back to our usual scheduling program. Definitely not too bad. I'll say most of the stages doesn't really. They actually, you know, they're pretty tough. All right. So this is what I meant. Before I start the Wicked Bloodline, the rest of it, I want to test the waters out with stage 1. I've been missing out on some side missions that I could have been doing from the jump, like stage 7, 14, and 15. So we'll do that now and grab an extra, 9 dragon stones. Stage 7 first, we have to clear stage 7 with 6 GT heroes, which we could have did if I would have been thinking. I wasn't really thinking at the time to look at the side missions. So before we start that, we have to do 7. I've already done 14, which I've already done, and 15, which I already done, which I just did that in the last video. So, but I'm going to pay attention for now just to get the extra dragon stones, and we'll go ahead and do 6 pure Saiyans on stage 15, and 6 movie heroes on stage 14. And then I'll come back in the next video and pick up where we left off at, and go from there. So some of the characters that are recommended, of course, you know, Team Buff is going to be a part of automatically. So no big deal there. You know what I mean? So let's backtrack a little bit. Last person is Omega Shenron. So we'll do 6 GT characters, and trust and believe, it's definitely at least like 3, maybe 4 characters that are like Team Buff or Team Buff worthy. See, we got MVP. See if we got a firm support who's the MVP right now as well. Yes, he's rainbowed. All right, so we got MVP. We almost look like we can do a full Gogeta unit for the most part. It'll be, at least we got a Tech Gogeta. We have a Int Gogeta, and we have a Tech Int and a Pi. Yeah, Pi. We definitely got to put Pi in there. So let's take all these characters out. Let's do an all Gogeta for the most part. We got 4 right here, and we can substitute the last one, or the last 2 guys, with maybe a Goku and Vegeta. I'm thinking somebody who can actually put up some numbers like Team Buff. We got 3 honoraries and then the MVP with us, so I don't see the problem of why not. Let's grab a Vegeta and a Goku. I could do 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. We'll go with that idea. One is a AGL, one is a STR. We'll do it like that. Pretty confident that, and then AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's going to turn into Super Saiyan 4 Goku somewhere in the battle if we actually get there. So and I believe he came out as well in 2025 for the 10th anniversary. So he's honorary Team Buff. I just haven't really used him in a while, but he definitely hits hard. He transforms into the Great Ape, so we'll get a giant form as well. We just got to wipe 3 phases of Omega Shenron out. And as you can see, I could leave it on auto battle, which I think I might just leave it because the rotation was set up pretty good. Let's see what happens. All right. So yeah, these guys definitely they definitely are fitting for the task at hand. We'll go ahead and turn these off because it's time to wipe clean. We got both my AGLs on the screen. It's all bad for Omega Shenron. Let's go. All right. So we got STR here, and then we got another int coming. So we definitely won't get to as far as Super Saiyan 3 going Super Saiyan 4. So that's not gonna happen. All right, and then since he is STR, we'll definitely keep Super Saiyan 3 for type advantage in the front. Let's throw him here, and then if he super attacks all the Gogetas, Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT that I have on my team right now, all 4 of them have counter attacks. Let's go. All right. Yeah, it's almost like not even a competition. I mean, if you really think about it, I do a lot of power scaling on my channel. I consider myself a professional power scaler, to a certain degree, of course. I would say they probably got it right. I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would probably be stronger than a lot of characters. Yeah, so always remember all of these Gogetas here, even tech, they all have counter attacks for a super attack. Let's go. All right, and then seeing I have to catch up as far as the missions, we want to get them all done by the time this Red Zone series is over on the channel. We want to make sure that every mission, every side mission is complete. All right, so that's 1 there. Let's go to 14. 6 movie heroes, just to remind ourselves. And that's stage 14, 6 movie heroes. I'm guessing that must be one of the tougher ones, because we can't bring, well, I could bring a friend support AGL MVP Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta GT. I could bring a friend support, so that's no big deal. Let's see, give me some time to think for a second. I just noticed a few guys, 2 of them are team buffed, for sure. and honorary team buffs that didn't come out last year, but they're super strong. So that's what we got. And then let's see if we can get a Super Saiyan 4. Gogeta, Rainbow. Oh, you know what? Let's do a Heroes. Heroes Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. I haven't used him in a while. He's Rainbow, that friend support. Let's see what kind of damage he does. Since we're in the mood to play around with it a little bit. Yeah, let's see what happens here. And go from there. What I want to do first is definitely put my friend support in the front, because I definitely want to see what well, actually, I forgot I got it on auto battle. My apologies. You know what? I'll leave it like that. Let's see what happens. Absolutely amazing. So Vegeta himself got it done. We didn't even have to get to another character. That was actually pretty shocking, but we did have type advantage, so it's not too far off. All right, so we're gonna go to next phase here. I'm gonna leave the rotation like it is and leave it on auto battle. Let's see what happens, man. Let's go. I feel like Mr. Burns when he said excellent. Excellent. That was excellent. All right. Let's see. Let's go with, yeah, I don't think it's a bad rotation. I'm gonna leave it on auto battle again. Let's see what happens. I want to see what my guys can do. All right, we got the job done, but we almost got taken out with STR Gogeta. I don't know what that was about. I thought he was a little more buffed up than that, but it's good to take note. I probably need to go edit him, farm him up real good, check on his hidden potential and everything, because that almost took us out. We're at 21% in HP, which I didn't have an issue with before. This is the last phase, I believe, of Broly. So we can go ahead and pop these activation attacks. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it anyway. This is going to refill our energy for the most part. As soon as, ooh, nice. Yeah, so we know Broly would have been hitting hard. Let's go ahead and do his next. All right. Just like the movie. Okay, so he didn't even get a chance to attack, so that was beautiful. All right, team buff never lets down. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Yeah, and this is a prime example why. Stage 15. Okay, so 6 characters that are pure Saiyans. Stage 15. All right, so, and this is the exact reason why. I'm gonna pay attention to the side missions and before I do the next levels coming up. Because I don't want to have to come back and do them again. It's a little more time consuming. It's better to knock it all out right at one time and get the extra dragon stones on the side as well. All right, so if I want a pure Saiyans, I see some of the team buff characters are available. We got 3 off the rip. I see down there. Hold on, let's put one of them here. It's another team buff. There's 3 of them. Honorary, Tech, Goku. I forgot what year he came out, but and Vegeta from Fusion Reborn, the Gods. I believe that was the 9th anniversary. Oh yes, we got a couple juicy ones right here. We'll go ahead and put him there. We got to get the MVP just in case. Vegito came last time, right? And he's actually rainbowed. Vegito from Heroes. I'm gonna use him a little more too because he didn't do too bad. I may have to. I have him, but he's not rainbow. But I may have to use him. Whenever they, just to substitute him here and there because he did really good. He did really good. And if I got my MVP on the squad, then it kind of really doesn't matter who the friend support is. All right, it's on auto battle. Let's go. And as always, the MVP puts him down. Okay. Now this, keep in mind, is the boss rush we just did recently within, I think maybe 2 videos ago. Movie Hero. So we're revisiting this. I'm leaving it on auto battle to see what my guys can do. We need 6 pure Saiyans, no problem. Let's go. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Definitely much better than expected. Okay, so we're back at Cooler. I'm gonna leave it on auto battle still until he takes some of our energy down. All right, let's see. Cooler doesn't stand a chance now. We're gonna definitely pop him, but I don't think I'm gonna need him. I think I'm gonna put definitely MVP in the front. All right, now I'll leave it on auto battle from here. Just want to make sure the MVP is in the front. Let me take it off auto battle for a second. Actually, I don't want to use the activation skill if not necessary. All right, now let's leave it back on. All right, as expected, every time he goes against, I think, anybody, man, he's a godsend. Okay, let's see. The last one is going to be Broly, so you could definitely turn into Gogeta here, though, to make it a little easier, and turn into Vegito as well with Goku. But I might save this one. Let's let Vegeta get some action though, since we have type advantage and everything too. Let's see if Super Android 13 can even get past my Tech Gogeta. Let's see. OG Gogeta's there for AGL. We got MVP here. Definitely got to take it off auto battle for now. Definitely want to turn Let's see what happens. I don't even need to turn him. Matter of fact, yeah, I don't even need to transform him. He's gonna MVP friend support is gonna take him out. I'm pretty sure with these super strong attacks. Absolutely amazing. All right, so now we're gonna go to Bojack, and I believe we have Janemba. Yeah, I think Janemba's after him, so we'll see what happens there. Another thing that I'm not too worried about is the fact that this doesn't look good. I can't move. Let's go ahead and use a Ghost Usher. I didn't think I was gonna have to do this, but since we're backtracking for a Pure Saiyans win, so. But Bojack has always been a force to reckon with him no matter what event I was on. And he has type advantage, so I definitely didn't want to risk my guys. They can't move, stuck in one spot. Let's go ahead and kick some butt then. All right, let's see what we got here. Everybody's ready to attack Broly. He might not get a attack in. We got all these activation attacks he can he's going to end up taking. But the MVP, even though Bojack has type advantage, the MVP is going to most likely put him down. Let's let Vegeta get some too with this unit. Let's see what his attacks are looking like. And let's switch him over to Goku. But I doubt it gets that far. Like I said, MVP probably will most likely put Bojack all the way down, even though he looks like he has a lot of energy. Let's go ahead and turn it to Gogeta. You know what? Screw it. All right, now let's go. Let's see what happens now. All right, got the job all the way done. Janemba, here we go. We should have an all Gogeta squad with one Vegito now, or two Vegitos, that's right. We got one activation attack Vegito. I don't think Nimbus gonna be able to get through my Pi GT Gogeta, but we'll see. And then I have my Tech OG get Gogeta at the end to make sure we finish him off if he's still lingering around. All right, not bad, not bad. Now this is where he gets put to an end, because as you can see, everybody, they kind of do a good job. I don't think it would have been going. I see now through the past, let's say 3 videos or more, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta AGL has been the one like really taking everybody out. Whether it's my friend support or it's my unit by itself, it looks like he is definitely the MVP of the game right now. That's just my opinion. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and do that. I'm trying to think if I should turn into Vegito now with him. I don't think it'll get this far. That's why I'm going to go ahead and leave it like it is. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's see. We have Broly here and 6 activation skill attacks in total. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. AGL, guys, they didn't transform because our energy never got that low enough to transform. So we'll go ahead and activate OG Gogeta's attack first. All right. Wow. Only 1 bar. Okay. And then we'll keep it like it is on auto battle. Let's see what these guys do, man. I mean, Broly might hit hard. All right, let's finish him off now. We have both these activation attacks. Let's do yep, let's do the MVPs because we're not even gonna waste time. His is probably gonna take him all the way out with a massive. Oh yeah, this Broly definitely is not a pushover. But let's do our Vegito now. Let's let the God Vegito, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. Beautiful. All right. So in total, that would be 9 Dragon Stones just for the catch up. Definitely had to catch up on the previous, 2 or 3 videos where I was pretty much kicking butt, but I needed to do the side missions, man. I forgot. All right. And as always, you guys, good luck, Dokkan. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you need to do to get through these missions. I recommend you do it. And as you can see, we tested the water. I'm going to go back to the next video. We're going to do the rest of the Wicked Bloodline, and I'm bringing nothing but team buff. So once again, good luck, Dokkan.